Welcome back, YouTube. It's your girl, Miss Honey. Mm. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your girl, Miss Honey. We are here for a Married to Medicine Season 6, Episode 13, Sleep Numbers Gone review. Really not sure why I had the idea that this was gonna be the season finale. Like, where did I get that idea from? I don't know, but apparently we've got a few more episodes to go. Perhaps I may consider looking into that. Like, how much longer are we gonna be riding this train? It looks like we leaving Saturday and we going to Friday now. I mean, the way y'all push this show around, Bravo, it's just not a good look at all. It's not a good look at all. And I'm just going to be honest, it's one of your better shows. It's one of your better shows. Just, FYI. So let's talk about it. I really wasn't too action packed, still full of shade, but let's talk about it. This episode really was Heavenly's episode. And now that I think about it, she's had about 3 episodes where she has been in at least 2 or 3, or I should say 3 or 4 scenes. So yeah, Dr. Heavenly is moving up. I can see why Mariah is feeling just a slight bit threatened by Dr. Heavenly, because Bravo is giving her a lot of camera time. So let's talk about Cecil and Simone. Cecil and Simone and Michael and Miles, when he is home from college, have decided all to be together under one roof. Same old conversation they always have. You gonna keep your room clean, the dog trained. Can I have more room in my closet? He said we can put all my stuff downstairs, boo. You can have the whole closet to yourself. Simone went over and gave him a hug, a snuggle up. She seemed like she is relaxing into this thing. You know what I'm saying? She feeling good about it. Miles, well, I'm sure Miles is too, but Michael is feeling really great about it too. And now he don't have to you know what I'm saying? He don't have to do dirt from 2 houses. He just got one house he can do dirt from. So yeah, he's happy with that. They're gonna have a marriage warming party, but we're gonna talk about that. Then we see Quad and Heavenly. They meet up at Quad house. Quad's house is beautifully decorated. Quad is Lady Belle. You know what I'm saying? She Lady Eloise, okay. She's the Contessa, baby. She's got it all glamorized. Even the little slip-on she had, baby, was giving us glamour. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, Heavenly comes over. She wants Quad to cook and have the food ready. And Quad was like, I cook for pay now, ma'am. They got to talking. She thanked her so much about that, about the bracelet that Heavenly had given her. And she tell us what the charms were, a cross and Jesus, and how it just has gotten her through some rough times, and she really appreciates it. And Heavenly was like, "Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sure you would have done the same for me. I just wonder why none of the other ladies thought to get." I was like, okay, here we go. Here we go. She laid a bait down. She baits for shade. And Quad, of course, obliges her. And, she really was directing it more towards, I think, Simone. Because her and Simone was riding out when Simone dad passed on, and now it just kind of seemed like Simone is fickle. You know what I mean? Like, she might be a little bit more team Mariah, but we know that's how Simone is. Remember, Simone is the one, I keep pointing this out, that led the charge, okay, to kick Mariah out of the circle. Okay, all right. So they laugh and have a good kiki. Of course, Heavenly has always got to do her normal oral sex jokes and how much daddy is doing it, and her and daddy doing it, and he, it's just this is Heavenly. Then we see where Dr. Jackie invites Simone and Dr. Heavenly over to help her because Simone and Dr. Jackie share a therapist. They both do it virtually, remotely, the therapy session. And um her therapist Jackie told Jackie she needs to treat Curtis like a king for a day. And she wanted their help. She's gonna cook the whole meal, and she got him a whole king get up, including what you call that, a robe, or I forget. Anyway, a scepter and a crown. It's all velour. It's just, it's everything he needed to be. But she don't know how to turn the oven on. Now Simone don't know how to cook, just like Dr. Jackie don't know how to cook, but she do know how to work an oven. I mean, which is half the battle. Okay, they waiting on Dr. Heavenly to get there because Dr. Heavenly is supposed to be the real cook in the group. Now, I don't know. Curtis said it tastes good. It look a little regular, schmegular to me. When he get there, and he told the doctor told her that she need to be undressed. You know what I'm saying? She need to cook it for him, or serve him in the nude. Of course, she didn't do that. She had on like a brown bodysuit. It was weird. It was weird. It was like a stocking, like the old school stockings that you used to have to run in on Sunday morning and get for your mama off that rack that turn. You know what I'm saying? Them queens, give me a queen coffee. Okay. When you normally in the grocery store, you get you 2 or 3 packs because they ain't but 99 cents, okay? But when they get a run in, you got to run in that store and get them stockings. Used to get the kind with the egg, but they was too opaque. I digress. I told y'all I am old school Pentecostal, baby. Old school Pentecostal, okay. But that thing looked like a set of stockings, opaque stockings from the egg. Anyway, Curtis was tickled pink. Okay, he was so excited that she was stroking his inner freak, and he tried little ways here, little ways there to get her to open up, to relax a little bit, and let him get it right there on the table. But Dr. Jackie wasn't really feeling that. Dr. Jackie have a hard time relaxing and just releasing control and just going with it, like leaning into this thing. Curtis really, really got a freak bag inside of him, which is why he got a problem with the fact that Aiden is always running and telling every little bitty thing about their boys get together, because he likes to take liberties, okay? Later on, some talk about Jackie. Is Jackie really a freak in the bed? And in confessional, he is like, absolutely not, absolutely not. And when they was going upstairs, and he was like, I want to see you from the back. She was like, be nice to the queen, be nice to the queen. I'm like, girl, let it go. Oh, you just don't know how much leverage you can get on a set of stairs, girl. You got to relax and enjoy yourself. Anyway, it was cute. Then we see Toya and Eugene. They've got to build a bigger hot water heater room, and they want to take a little bit of her closet. She mad about it. Instead, they're gonna get rid of the wine cellar, but she want the wine cellar too. This is the height and the breadth of the storyline. Outside of being shady and you know, I don't like Toya this season. This is her storyline. Okay, let's talk about Heavenly and the Dr. Angry. Dr. Angry get Heavenly in there, and Heavenly get to talk about how Antigua and how great Antigua was. Great Antigua was super. Antigua was great, except for this one thing. He was like, close your eyes, and she was like, what? Because why? And he was like, just relax, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Ooh, baby, she took that breath in and she let that breath out. And she took that breath in, and he was still talking. She let that breath out and she took that breath in. And when she took that third breath out, baby, that damn just broke, spilled out. Let's talk about little Kim. And it came back to her. The reason why she gets so angry is because she feels disrespected. When was the first time you felt disrespected? Oh, between 7 and 8. Who was there? My sister. And then in the confessional, she like, my sister always lied on me, always made up stuff on me, always lied on me. And it's not about Mariah, it's about my sister. But instead of her wanting to meet with her sister, she decided she need to meet with Mariah. Okay. Okay, I need to meet with Mariah and talk with Mariah about this thing, and I feel like I can release and let it go. And it's not about her; it's about me being able to release it and let it go. Then I'll be able to release and let it go for my sister. No, you need to talk to your sister. You need to talk to your blood sister. Make no mistake about it, boo. You need to talk about your blood, talk to your blood sister. And really, if you ain't talking about talking to your blood sister, it's just letting me know you ain't ready. And that's just how I feel about it. I feel like you ain't ready if you don't want to talk to your sister. But I digress. So we see where Simone and Cecil throw their little housewarming, me, Casa, and Sukasa, and have all the couples over. Okay, everybody comes, everybody looks fabulous. Contessa looks really, really good. And she wants everybody to tell her they see the difference in her boobs. Nobody sees it but you, Contessa, and that's okay. And that's enough. That is enough. Okay? You don't need their approval for Jack Daniels. We get to see Dr. Garrett again. That's a real nice thing. Simone and Cecil threw a nice little party. Cecil had a man's den downstairs, and he was smiling from ear to ear. Now, in these situations where the alcohol is flowing freely, there's usually some trouble. But we didn't have a lot of trouble this go round. The men gathered and went downstairs, and Eugene went ahead and let them know that he feeling some type of way about Greg not being around. He feel like he missed Greg, and it's not right for them to all gather and not have Greg there. It's not right that in the friendship, in their couple's friendship, they are being forced to choose Quad. I understand what he's saying. At the same time, it's not Dr. Gregory's show. Not technically, it's not about the husband. So if he's not a husband anymore, although she is married to medicine, they get divorced. Should we keep the medicine? I don't know. I don't know. I can see what Dr. Gregory is saying. I mean, Dr. Eugene is saying a little bit. I can. Um, Upstairs, the ladies are talking and chit chatting. It's all in fun. Everybody spoke to each other. Everybody's being sweet. Toya decides she wants to let everybody know that they had a couples trip. This is the first time in a while they haven't had a ladies trip, and she wants to plan two. She got to plan a ladies trip to two really, really great wineries, and it'll be an opportunity for the ladies to all get together and go because she feels like the couples trip needs to be just couples. Of course, that's directed at Quad. I mean, she's basically saying that Quad can't come when they go on couples trip anymore because she don't have Dr. Gregory with her. And it's not fair that she's there and Dr. Gregory's not there. That's not right. That's not fair. Now this is coming from conversation I'm sure she and Eugene are having because they having the conversation simultaneously almost. He's saying the same thing with the guys and she's projecting that into the girls conversation. What was so shady about it is you think you in charge of the girls. I mean, I'm not really sure why you think you in charge of the girls. Now, all the ladies was like, no, that don't seem right. Like, but Simone was like, well, I can kind of understand where they're coming from. At the same time, um, Toya is being shady. Okay, in the confessional, she's saying all the men gonna be there, and it's gonna be a single woman that's inviting trouble, which implies that Quad may be down for a little boo scoop boogie with one of the husbands. That was shady as all get out. That was shade number two. Shade number three, you in the confessional talking about when Quad was like, I will get another man. I best believe I won't be single for long, and I'll be back with my man. You know, whoever he is, y'all gonna have to accept him. In other words, just because Eugene is friends with Greg, if I'm gonna be around you guys and I get with somebody else, he gonna have to be friends with him too. He gonna have to be cool with him too. And all the ladies was kind of trying to, I don't know, it was just a lot of little scuttlebutt about it. Dr. Simone was really the only one that was definitive. Um, but you know, she always lead the charge. Heavenly was trying to chime in, but she was being very, very amicable with Toya. It was not as aggressive. It is not as aggressive when other ladies outside of Mariah step in conversation regarding Quad. Heavenly don't have as much venom for those ladies. But if Mariah say boop, okay, Heavenly is going to oblige her. So let's see what this kumbaya meeting that she trying to orchestrate with Mariah is gonna look like. Let's just see what it's gonna look like. Right now, she making it seem like she cool. Mariah seem like she cool. We gonna see. We gonna see. The guys keep shading Aiden because Aiden tell everything that go on when all the guys get together. Everything. Curtis say he tell what they eat, what they drink, who they saw, the whole nine. Well, down in the men's in the man cave, they got two ladies that Simone has hired to bartend. And the guys are acting like they all blah 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 boom, but them girls was just regular working girls. Like they was not, it wasn't like strippers pretending to be bartenders. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't like the girls that be at the club, bottle girls that be at the club. Like nah, Cecil and them had been drinking, and they was, you know, they married men. They kind of lame anyway, so they was just pumping it up to be more than what it was. Um, when Heavenly came downstairs and she started, she was being funny. I think bantering with the girls about what they was doing and all of that. And she asked Damon why he was sitting at the bar with the girls, why he wasn't sitting over with the guys. And he was like, in confessional, he was like, well, I sat where they told me to sit. And she was like, oh, that's what you gonna go with? You sat where they told you you gonna sit. And she was like, so you act like you didn't even notice the girls. I did notice them until you pointed them out. And she was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. Now here's the thing. I laughed. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was sarcasm. But as I kept looking at Dr. Damon's face, I was like, is he? Is he for real? Is he trying to use this as a for real excuse? It's gotta be sarcasm, right? That's not what he was saying. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dr. Damon. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Put it down below. Toya rude is AF. She rude AF. She is. That was just so hurtful for her to do in that setting. And then the way she was talking about Quad, like, but Dr. Heavenly was not giving her fever like she gave Mariah. Now, okay, maybe Dr. Heavenly is calming down. I don't know. Whatever. Or maybe Toya decided at the behest of someone else that she was going to take the lead in getting Quad wound up. Because Heavenly got a little information about Quad's marriage from Quad when she was with her earlier in the day, and now we see where we bringing Quad back up in her marriage and the fact that she can't be around if she not married. So, what size is your closet, Toya? That's what I want to know. Anyway, so later on, after they break up, and next day the guys get together, and everybody except Aiden is there. Aiden don't feel too good. That's why Curtis said he was glad he wasn't there. But they was just at Top Golf, child. Ain't a lot gonna pop off at Top Golf. You know what I'm saying? But they was all gathered around, and here come Greg, and he let them know that she took everything out the house, including his sleep number. There was jokes about the sleep number, and it's just so pitiful. It's just so pitiful. Dr. Damon said, "This is what I want to know. If do you think there's even a sliver of a chance that you guys could be together?" That's not my Dr. Damon voice. Buddy, do you think there's even a sliver of a chance? And Dr. Gregory was like, hell no, I don't think so, especially after she took my sleep number. He said, they asked him about how did it happen, and he said that she called him or texted him and told him it was some papers for him in the mailbox. And Dr. Eugene is leading the cause. He is saying that that's not right. That's disrespectful. This is speaking directly to the conversation him and Toya are having in the bedroom at home. Okay. And this is the same reason why Apollo and Phaedra and Candy and Todd broke up. Okay, because Todd couldn't let Apollo go, and because Candy was tied to Todd by marriage, that's her man. She didn't tell her girl that her husband, the man she was divorcing, was hiding assets in their garage. But bloop, I ain't gonna get into all of that. They picking a side. They picking a side, and it's obvious. It's apparent. Instead of keeping it neutral, Cecil said, "I had to be friends with her when I'm with her, and I had to be friends with Greg when I'm with him." You know what I'm saying? We all friends. We all cool. We all copacetic. But now Eugene and Toya, oh no, y'all ain't got jack else going on. So y'all got to pick apart Quad and Greg situation. Let them then just fight and break up and do what they gonna do outside of y'all. Now, I will say there was a nice speech that Simone and Cecil gave at the end of they well before they started they party when they told everybody they thanked them and told them they was back together and under one roof and everything was working out great and they thanked them for encouraging them and lifting them up along the way. Dr. Damon is keeping with that theme, but it seems like Eugene is drawing a line in the sand with Greg, and it seems like Toya is standing alongside Eugene, and it's coming across real crazy to Quad. I'm with Quad when she said, "You was mad because I wasn't coming around. Now you're telling me I can't come around because I'm not married." Like, you are not in charge, Toya. You are not in charge. Mariah, where you at? Oh, crickets. Okay. All right. Okay, so um yeah, that was basically Married to Medicine. Yeah, I don't know how many more episodes we got to go. You guys tell me what you think. But I just feel like what else is we gonna do? Like what are we doing? Oh, y'all let me know. Tell me what you think. That's Married to Medicine. Please, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and take this opportunity to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well as comment down below. Y'all tell me what y'all think of this episode. Isn't it time for us to like move on to the reunion? Like, why am I salivating for the reunion already? Like, y'all tell me what you think. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah.